Hiro Matsuda. Now, obviously an incredible taskmaster, huge respect for the business. Ricky Dozan, he was a student of.
Yes.
Why, and I understand the theory behind it, but why and how many good young prospects did Hiro Matsuda run off by just running him too hard on the first day?
Well, he ran Danny Spivey off, who turned out to be a great wrestler. He ran off Razor Ramon, God bless him. He ran off, I think Scott wound up coming back. He was out of the 3 summers that I went through the dungeon, 3.5 actually. The only 3 people that made it were Hogan, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, and myself. Over 100 people left, and most of them without their clothes, because it was brutal. You'd have to do 500 push-ups, sets of 100 at a time, 500 sit-ups, wrestle until you just, wrestling is like in college, 3-minute rounds. You'd wrestle 10 minutes straight without a break. And after that, then they would teach you the art of hooking. And, that's when you bend joints where they're not supposed to be bent. And it hurts. And you can break a lot of bones. And a lot of bones were broken over the summers. And a lot of people left bloodied and battered. It was a tough time. It wasn't like today where you pay somebody, $1,500 to train you and you become a professional wrestler. Back then, Eddie Graham was very strict. He wanted to make sure that he always told the boys, he goes, look, if you guys ever get beat up by a mark, you're out of this territory. You're gone. And he said, I don't care if one of you guys beat up another. If a wrestler beats up another wrestler, that's okay. He said, but don't ever get beat up by a mark, by a wrestling fan or whatever. That's the way it was called back then. And so he made sure that all of his pupils were tough. And besides Hiro, Carl Gotch from Wiggins, tremendous hooker. He would come down and stretch the heck out of his so many good guys. Gordon Nelson, and then of course Bob Backlund, Jack Briscoe, all the guys that were really good amateur wrestlers were down there with us. And we were very fortunate that we had so many good people that would come and work with us and teach us the art of hooking and teach us. And then later on, as we kind of graduated into and were trusted into the being smartened up, so to speak, and being able to actually start learning the ropes of professional wrestling, had wonderful people come down and continue to train with us, Gerald Briscoe, Don Morocco. So many people would come down and teach us things. Bob Orton Jr. was around a lot, Steve Kern, just great people.